the top, 'cause you were the
What's up, hustlers? It's your girl Ganja, and we're back with another fire episode of Hustles Talk Podcast, where we shine a light on the glow, the grind, and the real stories behind the talent. If you guys haven't done so far, go on our YouTube, Hustlers Talk Podcast, and check out episodes 1 through 6. Also, check out Certified Hustlers Club, only on Royal K Network. Also, you guys can get your merch on Royal K Network as well. Today we have the beautiful, the Vogue, with them long legs, Miss Megan the Talent. She's here to talk about music. She's here to talk about her story, and she's here to give us the real hustle. So first we're gonna start with an icebreaker. And this icebreaker is this or that, and then we're gonna do something different. Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna do something different.
Ooh.
So the icebreaker is this or that. Performance at Coachella or headline your own tour?
Damn. I should do this to me now. Performance at Coachella.
Okay. Stage or studio?
Stage. I love the stage.
Major label or independent artist?
I'll go with a major label. I definitely will.
And writing lyrics or composing melodies?
Writing lyrics. Okay. I don't even know why that was even a thought. I don't even know.
Okay, and the something different that we're gonna do is you get to ask me one question.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I be having some freaky thoughts, so we're gonna say, okay, I got a question. If we was going out and we got to go to a little club, a little dance club, where it had just them, but all the selections of men's or women's, who would you want to be your freaky dancer? Are you next? You.
I'm not even gonna lie. You, girl.
Yes, okay. I'll just for you, boo. Yes, I like that. Ooh, okay. I was surprised at that answer. Okay.
Okay, no, I'm serious.
I guess I gotta start.
Excuse me, girl. You get me a little choked up.
Okay. I was choked up before
I need another drink for
okay,
that.
we gonna drink to that.
Okay. So, question number 2. What has been the biggest challenge for you as an independent artist carving out your own lane?
See, I thought I would be ready for these questions, but you know what? When it comes down to being an independent artist, is because I don't do beats and stuff like that. I know I have a vision on how I want my music to come out, and I'm very picky on that. So it's just finding the right people to make my song come alive. I feel that would be probably one thing that an artist or artist like myself that is coming out independently always kind of worry about is this person gonna put out, make sure that my song is coming out.
Yeah, the right support,
right
and have the right promotion and the right person pushing your stuff, and especially for the right reasons.
Making it just sound good, because you know you can hear a song and somebody can produce it and it can sound way different than what another person would probably produce it, and it would just sound like magic. So that's one thing that you kind of worry about, like when you do put out your or as a independent artist. Yeah, that was my story.
Okay, I know as an artist there are a lot of spontaneous and unexpected things that would happen. So what's the craziest or funniest thing that's ever happened to you during a performance or show?
I don't have like crazy stuff. Like sometimes I be wondering if somebody gonna throw something on stage for me, or throw their favorite boxers up there, or some or the Andes, or they. I haven't had nothing crazy like that, but I think malfunction just with my shoes. I remember one time I wore the wrong shoes. I almost fell, and I was like, dang, next time I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to put on some right shoes, because that'll mess up your whole performance right there.
Yeah. Especially
so,
if you fall, you know what I'm saying? But you
I
gotta get back up. And
I almost fell, and I just got back up like nothing, and I'm like,
right, as you should have.
Right.
But, just the fact that you fell.
Right.
I totally
as long as you can
that.
get up and you can do it, that's the only thing. But if you fall and you like, shit, I can't do my ankle.
Yeah, if you really like.
But
I'm
gonna thug it out, because one thing about me, even if I have to sit on this chair, I'm gonna finish my song.
Yeah.
So or if I have to sit on the floor, we gonna get that. If I have to crawl across the stage, we're gonna get that.
Right.
Yeah.
Be laying down like,
right. Exactly.
Okay. So every day in our life, there's a test, there's a lesson, there is something that comes with it that we have to take out of it, to learn, or whether to move forward or let go, things of that nature. What's the hardest lesson life has taught you that ended up shaping the way you write your music?
That's a good question. Wait, redo the first half. Say the question again.
What's the hardest lesson life has taught you that ended up shaping the way you write your music?
Okay. The lesson was to not make music for other people. Make music for yourself. I used to think about, what is this person gonna do? I used to go out, of course we go out with men or women or whatever the case may be. You go out with your significant other, and one thing some people do is be like, I'm not gonna write this because what this person gonna think?
Yeah.
Or this person, this is just some past stuff that I'm thinking about, but what if I write it and they think you can't do that? And that, in one point of my life, that kind of stopped me from just being raw. Okay. So I learned that lesson, and now whenever I write anything, whatever, it's just coming straight from the heart, straight from it. A lot of it come from experience, and now I don't hold nothing back. If somebody feel like it's about them, if it's a fuck a nigga song, and you with me, if you feel like the shoe fits, the shoe fits. But I'm gonna write what I feel. I'm not gonna think about what nobody else think.
As you should. As you should.
And that has formed me to and people be digging it. After I put that stuff out, everybody loves it, and it just be an amazing thing. I love it.
Yeah, I think as a consumer, I think that is one of the things that, what I'm saying, we like some of these artists, I'm gonna say like Suki. Like, I love Suki, just because, not because of her music, but just because she is who she is. You know what I'm saying? And she is
with
real,
no apologies.
and you can feel that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these other female rappers now, like, it's somebody else like on them. I don't like them because they just it's just like, it's just too much.
Give a commercial.
But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. And then like another artist that we had, Nia Banks, who I interviewed, I think it was episode 3. yeah, she's like that bold, unapologetic, you know what I'm saying? She's confident, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I love artists like
and yeah, and you as well, like, I see that in you, like, that's why I like you, like, because, you know what I'm saying? You're bold, you're unapologetic, like, and, you know, we kind of look alike. So you give me a little more confidence, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, being myself, like, you would look at me, you think I have all the confidence in the world. I do not. Like, and interviewing people like you and, like, you know, like these other people, like, you know, you guys are really, like, inspiring. Like, CEO, she's inspiring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I could just stare at you forever. I would just be, anytime I see you, I just be like,
thank you. But yeah, you know, those things matter. Like, you know, being true to who you are and being confident and, like, you know, who you are and, you know, bold enough to step out and do these certain types of things. So you have a song called Flavor of My Life, which touches on being in love. What inspired you to write this song?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. No, you know what, I'm gonna take that back. I'm not gonna say I'm not the best in love. I'm the ruler of Venus, so I know all about love. But I wrote that song and I told myself I am going to get in touch with my loving side, because some of my music is like just about gritty grime, like me being in the, you know, streets, because when I was younger I had like I was out there I was in Long Beach, grew up, I was a street kid, okay? I was a little, you know, I was out there. So so I have a lot of pain music, I should say, like pain music. So with that, it was a challenge for me because I had to get in touch with my loving side, I was writing it and I listened to the beat and I was just like, dang, I can't even express it. I just let the beat take me and I just went in touch with my heart chakra, and I just let that go into an experience, into to love, you know, and it let a person know how down I am for the person that I'm with. Like, if I'm with you, I'ma stay down with you no matter what. And that's just the love that I bring, is go hard or go home. So I put a light touch to it and showed my sexy loving side. Okay. Yeah. So was it, you know, it was just getting in touch with my heart chakra on that one.
Okay. I got you. Okay, so we gonna throw a random question in here. We were saying some stuff. What's the craziest thing you did for money?
Ooh. Hey, I got my wild thoughts, so I'm not gonna blame you on this question. A lot. Okay, I lied. Look, I done done some things.
We all done some things. Do what you have to do, you know.
You know, but look, I'm just thinking about what's the craziest, because I've did some crazy stuff. Craziest thing for some money. I am going to say, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're gonna bleep that, and we're gonna bleep all this. I don't know if it's ready to be on. I mean, shit. Okay, hold up.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. Okay, so you know, when I did some some dominatrixing. I've had some interesting. I've had some dominatrixing in my time, and I've had some interesting people, clients, to want to do some interesting things. I think just some things.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I did.
If I wasn't so damn goofy, I would.
They love.
I would indulge, but I cannot.
You know what?
I would burst out laughing like I can't.
And you can
I'm
do
too
it.
goofy. Like
and
I'm too goofy and I'm too shy. I would not like. I would.
Hey, we have it in us. We all have it in us.
I can imagine that.
We all have it in us. We're women. We got some pent up shit inside of us. We just gotta let out. You know, I think it take the right. I think it just take the right person to just be like, girl, just let that shit out. And I feel like sometimes even when I put on an outfit or just a leather outfit or something like that, it just makes you just turn into another person. Like when I put on my outfit and I'll go on the stage, all of a sudden I turn into another person. Yeah. When I put on my little gear and then I'm around somebody, I'll be like, oh, okay, you want to bark like a dog? Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on. Bark. You know, I will play the role, and I mean it come out, you know. But no, I think that's the craziest. That's probably the craziest. I probably have some crazy stuff in my head. I just can't even think about it, or it's probably in the back. But that's one of the craziest for sure.
That sounds like crazy fun. Like
it is. It is. Oh, I got some stories. We're gonna save that probably for next time.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Certified Hustlers Club after dark.
Right after dark. Story time.
Oh my God. We're gonna take a drink break, girl.
We definitely gonna take a drink. Okay, because my mama gonna see this. She's gonna be like, what?
Not the mama. Okay.
I'm ready.
One of your songs is called Rider. And in it, it mentions she ride like a cowgirl. So, I want to know, how does a cowgirl ride?
I thought you'd never ask. No. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on the couch. Well, you know, I like to grab, you know, whatever I like to swing around, you know.
Okay.
You always gotta have that hand, no matter what's in it. You know, sometimes I have my little fan, you know, but you know, just come on, you do it with me. You gotta put the legs like this. Okay. And then you hold one, or you hold whatever. Okay. You know, hold whatever. Hold the neck, hold the head, hold whatever. Hold a. And then you grab this. Ooh, I like the neck too. I love. But and then you just get that. Like that. Hey, yes, you with that. Hey. That's like, okay, and that's how you ride, you know.
We're gonna go back to the show.
I'm just getting a little too excited right there.
Okay.
Yeah, back to
the serious.
Girl, you drinking that bag.
I'm gonna take some.
I'm over here sipping because I don't know what I'm gonna turn into after the whole cup is gone. I can't.
Oh my God, yeah,
I can't let y'all see me like that.
Different.
Yeah, that's some different. That's some different, but that's good.
It is. It's really good.
What was this? What was that port?
Taylor port.
Taylor port.
Yeah, I've never had that before.
I've never had that before.
I want it again.
You want it again? Okay, yeah, because it's mixed with something hard. That shit is.
I don't know. But you can taste the grape juice in there. It's like really good.
Yeah,
it's good. Okay, so all seriousness now. Have you ever had a moment where you thought about giving up music, and if so, what pulled you back?
I would never give up music because that is like my therapy. That is my life. But I did stop at one point. I have been writing music since I was young, since I could remember, since I started writing. Once I learned how to write in a diary, that's all I did. I used to, back then, of course, we didn't have internet. So my mom would listen to music. She always listened to Mary J. Blige or some, some type of, Nita Baker or something. And I would just read the back of the CDs, because back then the CDs was in books and lyrics, and that taught me how to put a song together, and that taught me as a young kid. So once I knew that, and I was already writing in a diary, it was over from then. It's just like reading a book to me. I like to read people's lyrics. I like to learn. I like to, and then doing English class. So it was just all throughout my life. I never really stopped it. But I did, when I first moved out here, I feel like I kind of didn't pursue it as much because just being around certain people that were musically inclined, that could hold you, that could put you back, that could set you back. Not being with people that are alike with you, just entertainment wise, that brings you back when and for a second I just thought that it wasn't gonna go anywhere at that time. Now I don't know necessarily where I was in my mind. It probably was kids, or just being a single mom, and just feeling like this is what I have to focus on, but I had some support. My mom has supported me, and then I got back to it. But I don't feel like I ever really stopped, because I feel like once you feel like stopping, it gives you a depressing feeling. I really can't. I'm trying to articulate it in words. It's just I've never stopped. I would write stuff and I'd probably just have it in paper, swerves and stacks, but pursuing it, it's being around people that weren't musically inclined, clocking in that 9 to 5, coming home. You get lost in everyday life, and I told myself I just need to stop being I just need to get into it. Start finding better friends, start finding better people to surround yourself by. I think that takes a big part in stopping. If you were to stop, or if you were to just feel like giving up, that takes a big toll. But I don't feel like I really gave up. It was just more like getting caught in the matrix, so to say.
We're not gonna get into that, but
that's a whole
that's a whole nother
that's a whole nother topic. But you gotta keep that. You gotta keep it inside of you. You gotta keep that, like, even if it's a weekend thing, you gotta just let that be. You gotta make time for that. You definitely do. Like, even if it's just an hour or 2 hours, you gotta make some time. That's self-care. That's part of self-care, especially if you're if you are a musician and you're really into this. If you're really into this, you won't be able to stop. Even if you do have downtime in your life and you are caught up in the 9 to 5, you won't. It's just gonna be always.
You gotta make the time. Like, I do understand that. That's with anything in life, though, not just music. I work a 9 to 5, and I have to, make the time. Like, I like painting, I like, doing crafts and stuff like that. Like, so I have to make the time to do that. Although on my free time, all I want to do is sleep. Which ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You need to rest.
But no matter what we do in life, we have to make time for just the little things that we like to do, because we can get caught up in the matrix, and and just doing everyday things, that it just becomes so mundane, you know, and
you almost forget yourself. You almost lose yourself.
And then something happens, and then boom, you just want to, you know, quit and give up. But as I was telling someone the other day, you know, in our reality, we can't give up.
You can't.
Because there's always something that we need. Even a bum got to get up out there and go work and beg for what they want or what they need. So that's just the life that we live.
Exactly.
Giving up is just a thought, and unfortunately, or fortunately, that's all that it will ever be. Because in our reality, we got to get up. We got to, no matter what it is, no matter who we are, no matter what level we're on, we have to get up and we have to go work for what we want, or stand out there on the corner for what we want, or
go door to door for
go whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta work. But yeah, so you know, there is no giving up in America.
No.
that's just what we do. Do you think music heals people, and if so, how has it healed you personally?
Absolutely. Like I said, it's definitely therapy. So for me, I feel like when you are a speaker, when you do speech, or when you do something, when you don't pursue that gift that God had gave you, or your higher power has given to you, girl, that drink that made me forget. That drink that made me forget. Okay, the healing thing.
Sorry.
When God gives you a gift, okay, it's important that you go ahead and do that. Stuff just start happening to your body. Stuff starts shutting down. People realize, okay, well, why is this happening to my throat? Or why? Because you're not speaking up. You're not living in your truth. You're not doing something that is a factor for your well-being. Because God, you know, your higher power brought you here, and He gave you. Everybody doesn't get fuel the same way. Just like a car, this car might not take diesel. You get what I'm saying? So you got to fuel yourself, and whatever that is, you have to do it, or I feel like your whole aura just shuts down. So I tell it, yes. So I feel like it's a healing thing, and for me, it's music. So if I don't write my music, or if I stop that, I get depressed, or something in me just is off because I haven't expressed myself. After I write it, regardless on if I put it in the booth or not, I feel like something has been released. I feel like something has been healed in my heart. You know, sometimes if I don't write, or if I don't make my music, it's just something in your soul or in my heart that is just out of whack. It's like something is trying to break out. And if I don't write it, or if I don't express it in my music, then it's just locked in. I'm just like, anxiety, all that. Yeah. So it is a healing thing, especially if you are meant and you're called to do that, then it is. And it is for other people that listen, because whatever you're feeling, don't think that nobody else is feeling that. Oh, right. Somebody is. Definitely. We're all human. A lot of people, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once it does touch somebody, when somebody is seeing that, it's a release. Sometimes people cry when they hear a song. Yeah. You know, they needed that to release. Sometimes people, it changes their whole mood. You could be crying, and then you can hear, bounce that asshole, shake them titties. You be like, you can't even cry off that song no more. Right. You can't even cry off that song. You be like, fuck it.
Right. You know? Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Music is, you know, music is healing.
It is.
I love music. And I listen to all kind of music.
I do too.
I like alternative. I like jazz.
I was about to add, yeah.
I like all oldies.
You like rock?
You know. I think I like alternative rock.
Okay.
Like I like Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons? I never heard of Imagine Dragons.
Girl, you better listen to them.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to them.
Look at
it. Remember Linkin Park back in
yeah, like that was Park, Simple Plan. American Idiots. Yeah,
those were the boys back then. I missed that era. That era was the era.
Yeah, you know, our era of music was like,
I don't know
the
what it is in
greatest.
a rock like that there, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but you should check out.
I am. I'm a
check
dude.
out
I
Imagine
am. I
Dragons.
definitely am.
Do that. Yeah. So if you could headline a tour or a concert anywhere in the world, even in a wild location like the Amazon or the Grand Canyon, where would it be? And what would be the name of the tour?
Oh wow. Headline, like, is that like going everywhere or just one place? Just one of the places? Okay.
A tour is like
all around
different places,
Different
but like
places.
where would you
really
start,
want to
like,
out of
yeah.
all of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I do music is for healing, so I would want to go to probably the craziest places that have the most horrible shit going on. You know, like hospitals for kids that are, you know, just a big, like, you know, just a scenery where it's just a lot of people that are just down on their luck and down in their life, and just bring them up in a certain way, like just with my music. But I know that's kind of crazy, right? But that's what I mean, but that'd be one of the places. But I know you said one, but I'm gonna throw something light in there, because I feel like after all that you'd want something nice and light and, you know, beautiful, right? So I'd want to, that's a good question. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie, I've always wanted to perform here, and that's crazy that, you know, I probably could go all around the world. I probably, because I just don't know a lot of places, and I really, you know, but I've always wanted to, since there's that big old ball, I think, what is it called, the Sphere? I want to perform in there.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be a beautiful thing. That's one place I really want to perform, and just psych everybody out with the whole scenery, because I know you can do almost anything up in there.
Yeah, and then they have like, oh my god, I don't know if you've seen like videos of things.
I have. I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen the Wizard of Oz. I've seen that. I kind of seen that. Wizard of Oz. And then I seen, I don't know, it was a YouTube.
Yeah,
I seen
think
that.
they headlined there.
They did. And oh my god, that's crazy.
It was,
I almost
like,
got dizzy looking at it.
Yeah, because it's like the screens are like all over. Yeah, and it is motion. I heard like in the Wizard of Oz one, like you're like in the tornado, like,
right.
So yeah, they have pretty good like effects and things like that. Like,
I would love to do that.
I think
I would love to do
awesome.
that.
I think that would be awesome.
I'm like I said, I'm sipping this. Y'all ain't gonna get me falling off these couches.
I'll fall off, but I'm gonna get right back on up and walk up I ain't got nowhere to go but home and work tomorrow. I'm just saying.
That part.
I'll fall off. I don't
Okay.
We're getting down to our last little questions. Girl.
Okay.
But I love talking
I
to
love
you,
being here. I love y'all.
And this is like our
y'all.
first time, like,
I watch
because
all
I've
your
seen you 2 times before, but this is our first time having like a real like
conversation.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like this.
Cool.
I like
love
this.
it.
We gotta do this
I
tomorrow.
love it. If you could leave one message through your music, through your art, long after you, what would it be?
Fuck a nigga. Now I'm just playing now.
Okay.
Fuck a nigga. Okay. Now I'm just playing.
If I have my nails, they'll be going like.
No, but for real, you know. But now I'm just playing. Do you? Because if you don't, you'll. I mean, you know, live for yourself. Because if you don't, you'll waste your life living for somebody else. So I mean, and then it's, you know, a waste. So I hope they hear that in my song. I mean, they are gonna hear that in my song. Because I mean, with a lot of the things that I talk about real life shit, and it will probably, some of the things I probably rap about, some other things I rap about, which is a lot about, you know, some me growing up and the hardships of life. It'll be like, you know what, shit, maybe I don't wanna become you know, or be in the streets, or do blase. You gotta listen to my music, okay? I can't really tell you and express to you the things that is in my music until you listen to it, because like I said, sometimes I'm just another person when I'm in the booth,
Right.
And it just take control. So with my pen, and then after that I just be like, what the hell I wrote? I said that. But no, when you listen to it, you're gonna be like, you know, shit, you know, stay at home, you know, listen to your parents. Because you could get caught up into some shit, and it could be some so life changing that you wish that you probably just took a better route. And I feel like that's something that you may take out of some of my music. And I feel like even after I go, I feel like if you aren't inspired by how I've managed to get through those type of things, and then you'll know that anything can happen for you in life. So I hope that they take that. Even after I go, you can do anything that you want to, just as long as you keep your mind. There's nothing so low that you can't get yourself out of, as long as you are living and being able to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you know, I don't been through some things.
Sometimes, girl.
I'll be laying down thinking, or sitting down thinking, and then the memory just pop into my head something, and I'll be like, dang, I really went through that, like, and nobody knows, like,
right, and I'm still here, like, and I'm still smiling,
so,
I still think, and I'm still a good person,
right?
You know, so yeah.
So that's crazy. You made me think of something right now.
Right, like she said, oh shit.
You're right. Like, I have been through some things, like, and you know, there's nobody who knows but me.
Sometimes you need to suppress that in the back of your mind. You don't even remember it until you get a drink.
And it's not that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to tell nobody or nothing. Like, it's just like, boop. Like, I don't know. But that's crazy.
You know, it'd be some stuff that I don't even know why you
here now.
Right.
So and it's like,
and here.
You know, looking and you good. Can't do nothing but be grateful and thankful for that. Like, you can't be nothing but grateful and thankful for that, because every day, you know, above ground is a blessing. And no matter you know, what hardships or, you know, what things we go through in life, spoken battles and unspoken battles, you know, what's always good is to have, you know, good people around you.
Absolutely.
You know, people that truly care about your well-being, just genuinely, you know, not for any benefit for them or anything like that, just, you know, because they genuinely care. And those type of people, they don't come around often, you know, and sometimes we do take them for granted. So, you know, it's always the little things that count. You know, just a thank you or something that, you know, like, I feel like we should just give thanks. Like, so
yes,
anybody watching, anybody listening,
right
anybody
now.
here, you know what I'm saying? Give thanks to those who, you know what I'm saying, who have been there, or who have, you know what I'm saying, you know, you may not have thought about, like, just give thanks, you know. It goes a long way. It really
give thanks in advance, you know. I think I give thanks, and you know, and I have like, I had a homegirl, because I used to, I'm just put out there, I'm a Taurus, so sometimes we can be hermit ourselves, right? We can hermit ourselves, and when I get caught up in my mess and in my thoughts, I won't talk to nobody, I won't call them, I won't answer no phone. And I have that one friend that will call me and cuss me out, like, girl, don't you think I'm worried about you? Like, you can't do this. And there, I did it and I repeated, and I'd be like, this is just how I am. And she was like, no, that's not how you're gonna be with me, and I'm not gonna let you be. So
I'm
you
a
need
Pisces.
that.
and
You need that.
I do that often.
I've learned
You're
some
Taurus,
things
I'm
from
a
her.
Pisces. Yeah,
Yes.
I do that often.
I love my Pisces.
And I just, it's just often, I love you too, because I go off of energy and vibes, the aura is everything. If I'm not feeling it, girl, we won't even be here.
She has such a
But
sweet aura.
I'm just saying, I can be like being aggressive and stuff like that, but I love and that's just me. But I can't shut down and be distant and go MIA, don't answer no phone, no text, no nothing. It's just something within me. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
Nobody else.
You can't do that.
Well, I do have to. I have to.
Yeah, you have to reset.
I take my anger out on other people. If I'm irritated, you know what I'm saying, you gonna feel it. You gonna be like, dang, what did I do? Nothing.
Right.
You just here. It's just
you need a friend to understand that. Like, go ahead, punch me, girl, and I'm fine.
No,
no, you don't.
No.
But no, it's so crazy. I don't know if it's a cancer thing, but my homegirl Michelle, she will call me. And she'd be like, oh, so you done Benny? I'm like, well, if you want to really know what's my problem. She'd be like, are you done Benny? I'd be like, oh, okay. You ain't scared? Right. You ain't even okay.
And we need those types of friends who just know that, that's who we are.
Mm-hmm.
You just need that time. She gonna be cool in like a day or two. Maybe 2 hours, it don't take that long. Maybe I just need a nap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what it is. Like, girl, go lay down.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I will, with the quickness. I ain't lying. Okay, so I have one last question for you. Oh, you know how it is, girl, with your little Pisces.
Girl, I'll be having March 2nd.
Okay. Oh.
And I have to come on to her. I have to give her kisses all over her face because she's a teenager.
We love love,
They love love. But she be
but just don't be all up on us.
I'll be up all on her.
But we love affection. We do. We love affection. But just when we want it. This is Okay, so I have one last question, and it's like a two-parter.
Okay.
If you can go back to your past, to that young girl who, was going through what she was going through, your hardships and traumatic experiences, what would you say to her?
I'd say fuck them niggas.
Okay.
We're going back to that every time, okay? Because no, you have to, because I was nice, and I'm just not nice like that, but just I let myself, I went along and they dream. I've always been with talented men, so I was like, ooh, let them have the shine. Fuck them niggas. Do your shit and don't outshine any. If you outshining your nigga, just shine. Keep shining, girl, and do your shit. Do your shit. Do your big one every time. Okay. And don't be scared to outshine your friend. Don't be scared to.
Don't be afraid to shine.
Don't be afraid to shine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I
it's a lonely thing when you shining sometimes, because when you shine, some people can't be around it. Yeah. Sometimes when people shine, they do everything in their power to take advantage of you, rob you, strip you, break you of everything, your body, your mind, and you just need to just shine. And as a child, knowing that, and I was growing up, I just felt like I was out of place, or people don't understand me. Okay, find somebody that do, or do you and be by yourself. Because, as kids, we always want to fit in and be in a group. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to hit that weed if that's not what you want to do. Right. You don't have to take that drink. You don't have to be anything other than yourself. So that's what I would tell my younger self is, fuck them niggas. God damn, there's going to be a lot of them. Okay. Because I think that's one of the things that we kind of like the rear off of, is like when we start dating, all into a guy or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's why when I was in high school, when I was in 9th grade, I was listening to Kaya. So just you guys do the math. I was in 9th grade listening to Kaya. Okay, that's all y'all need to know. That's where my mind frame is. So. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so second part to that question, and this is our last question.
Okay.
For me to you anyway. If you had an opportunity to speak to your future self 10 years from now, what would you ask her?
Did we make it?
Right.
Where the money at? Where the safe at?
Where the safe?
Where the cash at? Cash at me.
Cash at me. Yeah. That part. Where's the answer? Okay. That was the answer. Do we make it? She wanna know.
Who we know? Who we knowing?
Okay. Okay. So, thank you, Miss Megan the
Thank
Talent,
you. Anytime.
for joining us today on Hustlers Talk Podcast.
Yes. Thank y'all for having me.
You guys can catch us on YouTube at Hustlers Talk Podcast. Also, again, if you have not watched Certified Hustlers Club Season 1 on Royal K Network, make sure y'all go check that out.
And stay tuned for my EP. My EP is
what do
coming
you
out.
have coming up? Where can we follow you? Where can we find your music? Where can I get your number?
Yeah. We need exchange numbers because this Instagram stuff ain't gonna work.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It's really not. I don't like that. I don't like that.
We need to direct.
We need to be direct. And then also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, you don't even be on my TikTok. That's so. You can find me on my OnlyFans. No, it's fine. Just go hit my bio on my Instagram. I'm showing the feet though. I'm not having
the little piggy.
And just look out for my EP. I'm working with a amazing producer named RJ. He does beats out here. He does producing. He's a great producer. Okay. So this is going to be my big one. Is some really hot music. So I hope you guys enjoy it and just look out for it and just watch out for it. It's gonna be real soon, most likely next month. So yeah, on all platforms. And check out my hit single, and that's on all platforms as well. Flavor of Life.
Okay. I also have a little flavor to give you.
Okay.
We have a little gift for you.
I'm gonna have to give yours out.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Y'all trying to get me real tipsy. Oh, y'all trying to. Ooh. Yeah. And she got an organic. Oh, I'm an organic type of bitch.
Organic? I didn't even know they had
organic. I always look at the organically grown grapes.
Organic.
Ooh, yes. Oh, yes.
Just come down.
Bougie with it.
This Taylor Port is trying to port me on somewhere else. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, thank you. I was not expecting this, and I've definitely, like I said, I'm going to give you yours.
Welcome. No, you are welcome. Thank you.
Oh, I love her. I love you, boo. Thank you so much for having me. Cut. Gotta get a room. I'm fine. Thank you, y'all. Pleasure.
You guys make sure you check out those episodes. Make sure y'all check out this episode when it drop. Make sure I'm voted #1 host. I'm just playing, y'all. No, but big shout out to CEO. Big shout out to our other host, Nika Moore. Shout out to Megan the Talent. And shout out to y'all.
I just wanna be with you because your love is fluid, boy. You're just my type. Cause you were the flavor of my life. Couldn't figure out what you do to me, but you do it so well. I'm just wondering